In a country that gave birth to muscle cars and chrome-laden cruisers, there exists a fascinating underbelly of automotive oddities that push the boundaries of convention. From three-wheeled wonders to cars shaped like hamburgers, America's automotive landscape holds some truly mind-bending creations that most people don't even know exist. Today, we're diving deep into the weird and wonderful world of American car design, where imagination runs wild and practicality often takes a back seat. We're counting down 20 of the most outrageous, unconventional, and downright bizarre vehicles ever to grace American roads. Machines that make you question whether their designers were visionaries or completely off their rockers. So buckle up, because you're about to see American automotive design at its most daring, divisive, and delightfully bizarre. And trust us, even if you think you've seen it all, these 20 vehicles are guaranteed to leave you speechless. Number 20, the 1951 GM LeSabre stands as one of the most influential concept cars ever created, a rolling laboratory of innovation that brought jet-age aesthetics to the automotive world. Beyond its stunning appearance, it represented GM's vision of the future at the dawn of America's love affair with jet-inspired design. Born from the creative mind of legendary GM designer Harley Earl, the LeSabre concept emerged during America's post-war fascination with aviation and space technology. It served as GM's primary show car in 1951, traveling the world to showcase American automotive innovation and setting the stage for a decade of aerospace-influenced design. The GM LeSabre remains a testament to an era when American automotive design dared to dream beyond conventional boundaries. Number 19. The 1956 Buick Centurion concept car represented a bold leap into the future, showcasing revolutionary features that wouldn't become mainstream for another half-century. This striking concept car demonstrated Buick's ambitious vision of tomorrow's automobile, complete with technology that seemed straight out of science fiction. Created for the 1956 Motorama show circuit, the Centurion emerged during America's fascination with space-age design and cutting-edge technology. It served as Buick's crystal ball into the future of automotive innovation, predicting features that would take decades to become reality in production vehicles. The exterior design was dominated by its transparent plexiglass roof and dramatic red and white color scheme, with sweeping lines that seemed to predict the coming rocket age. Inside, the cabin featured 4 individual bucket seats swathed in red and white leather, with a cockpit-style dashboard that emphasized the driver-focused layout. Number 18. The 1961 Amphicar Model 770 stands as history's first mass-produced amphibious vehicle designed for civilian use. This remarkable German-engineered, American-marketed creation fulfilled the dreams of countless enthusiasts by offering a genuine car-boat hybrid that could seamlessly transition from road to water. Power came from a Triumph Herald-sourced 1,147 cubic centimeter 4-cylinder engine, producing 43 horsepower for land use and propelling the vehicle to speeds of 70 miles per hour on road and 7 knots on water. The engine drove the rear wheels on land and 2 propellers for water operation. The unique transmission featured a special land and water gearbox that allowed for 4 forward speeds on land and 1 reverse gear for both land and water use. Number 17. The 1970 AMC Gremlin made waves in the automotive world as America's first modern subcompact car, famous for its controversially chopped-off rear end that looks strikingly unfinished. Released on April Fool's Day, this oddball compact proved that American manufacturers could think small while maintaining big personality. Born from necessity during the rising tide of imported cars, the Gremlin was AMC's creative solution to competing with popular vehicles like the Volkswagen Beetle. Design chief Richard Teague's team essentially shortened the AMC Hornet platform and gave it a distinctive camback tail, creating a memorable silhouette that saved both development time and production costs. Number 16. The 1973 Cadillac Eldorado station wagon stands as one of the most intriguing luxury car conversions of the 70s, transforming the already massive Eldorado coupe into an even more extraordinary wagon. This rare custom creation combined the opulence of America's premier luxury brand with unprecedented utility. Power came from Cadillac's massive 500 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 365 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful wagons ever created. The front-wheel drive configuration, unusual for a wagon of this size, helped maintain the Eldorado's signature smooth ride despite the additional weight of the wagon conversion. The massive engine and front drive layout created an unusual weight distribution that required careful suspension tuning. Number 15. The 1974 Bricklin SV1 emerged as one of history's most paradoxical sports cars, with SV1 standing for Safety Vehicle 1. This ambitious Canadian-built automobile promised to combine exotic car styling with unprecedented safety features, but ended up delivering a unique lesson in automotive irony. Conceived by Malcolm Bricklin, the millionaire who brought Subaru to America, the SV1 was designed to be the world's safest sports car. Built in New Brunswick, Canada, with substantial government funding, the project aimed to create jobs while revolutionizing automotive safety, but only managed to produce 2,850 cars before the company went bankrupt in 1975. Number 14. The 1975 Chevrolet Vega Nomad GT emerged as one of the most distinctive compact wagons of its era, featuring an unconventional slanted rear design that set it apart from traditional station wagons. This unique variant attempted to inject some sporty flair into the practical wagon segment while paying homage to the original Nomad spirit. The exterior design featured the Vega's clean front-end styling, combined with a distinctive sloping rear roofline that dramatically differed from conventional wagons. Chrome trim and GT-specific badging added visual interest, while the unique rear window angle created an unmistakable profile. Inside, the Nomad GT offered surprisingly generous cargo space despite its rakish design, with fold-down rear seats and luxury touches like wood grain trim and upgraded upholstery. Number 13. The 1977 Lincoln Continental Town Coupe represented the pinnacle of American luxury excess, featuring opulent amenities that included a built-in cocktail bar and plush shag carpeting. This massive two-door luxury liner embodied everything excessive and indulgent about 70s automotive design. The 1977 Continental Town Coupe stands as perhaps the most extravagant expression of 70s automotive luxury, representing an era when excess was celebrated and fuel economy was barely considered. Its combination of size, luxury, and built-in entertainment features created a unique time capsule of American automotive indulgence. What modern luxury car feature do you think matches the audacious spirit of a built-in cocktail bar? Number 12. The 1980 AMC Eagle Camback emerged as one of the most peculiar automotive innovations of its time, effectively creating the crossover category decades before it became popular. This odd-looking compact combined the AMC Spirit's hatchback body with four-wheel drive capability, creating a vehicle that defied conventional categorization. The AMC Eagle Camback stands as a fascinating example of automotive innovation that was perhaps too far ahead of its time. While it may have looked unusual, its combination of all-weather capability and passenger car comfort predicted the crossover revolution that would begin 2 decades later. Looking at today's crowded crossover market, do you think the Eagle Camback deserves recognition as the original crossover pioneer? Number 11. The 1981 DeLorean DMC-12 stands as one of the most recognizable cars ever created. Its brushed stainless steel body and gull-wing doors, creating an unmistakable silhouette that transcended its mechanical shortcomings. While its role in Back to the Future cemented its place in pop culture, the DMC-12's story is one of ambitious vision meeting harsh reality. The exterior design by Giorgetto Giugiaro featured dramatic gull-wing doors, a low-slung profile, and unpainted stainless steel body panels that proved difficult to keep clean and showed fingerprints easily. Inside, the cabin offered a leather-clad interior with futuristic styling, though the gull-wing doors made entry and exit challenging in tight spaces. The bare stainless steel body panels, while visually striking, couldn't be painted conventionally, leading to limited color options and repair difficulties. Number 10, the 1983 Zimmer Golden Spirit emerged as one of the most flamboyant examples of neoclassical automotive design, featuring an impossibly long hood and styling that attempted to recreate the grandeur of 1930s luxury cars. This hand-built creation represented the peak of retro-styled excess for buyers seeking to stand out from the crowd. Created by Paul Zimmer, the Golden Spirit was built on a Ford Mustang chassis, transforming the modern pony car into something that resembled a cartoon version of a Mercedes-Benz SSK. Each vehicle was hand-assembled in New York, with craftsmen spending hundreds of hours adding custom bodywork and luxury appointments to create these distinctive automobiles. Number 9. The 1985 Cadillac Cimarron represents one of the most notorious examples of brand mismanagement in automotive history, earning widespread ridicule as a thinly disguised Chevrolet Cavalier with a Cadillac price tag. This rushed attempt to compete with European luxury compacts became a textbook case of how not to create a premium vehicle. Power came from an embarrassingly modest 110 horsepower 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine, making it the first 4-cylinder Cadillac since 1914. The powertrain, identical to the Cavalier's, offered neither the refinement nor performance expected from a luxury brand. Even the later addition of a 2.8-liter V6 engine failed to elevate the driving experience to true luxury car standards. Number 8. The 1990 Chevrolet Lumina APV shocked the automotive world with its radical wedge-shaped design that earned it the nickname Dustbuster Van due to its uncanny resemblance to the popular handheld vacuum cleaner. This bold attempt at futuristic styling marked General Motors' distinctive entry into the increasingly competitive minivan market. Developed as part of GM's trio of plastic-bodied minivans alongside the Pontiac Trans Sport and Oldsmobile Silhouette, the Lumina APV represented GM's vision of future family transportation. The radical design emerged from aerodynamic studies and a desire to distinguish these vans from Chrysler's more conventional minivan offerings. Number 7. The 1996 Ford Taurus SHO wagon stands as one of the most peculiar performance vehicles ever created by Ford, combining the controversial oval-themed styling of the third-generation Taurus with super high-output performance credentials. This rare family hauler represented an unusual attempt to create an American answer to European sport wagons. The Taurus SHO wagon represents one of the most daring attempts to create an American performance wagon, even if its styling proved divisive. While its unusual appearance may have limited its appeal, it demonstrated Ford's willingness to experiment with unconventional performance vehicles. Looking at today's performance SUV trend, do you think the SHO wagon was simply ahead of its time in combining practical space with serious performance? Number 6. The 2001 Pontiac Aztek stands as perhaps the most notorious example of controversial automotive design, earning a permanent place in automotive history as a vehicle whose bold styling choices overshadowed its genuinely innovative features. This much-maligned crossover became the poster child for automotive design gone wrong, despite offering truly forward-thinking functionality. The exterior design featured a controversial collection of angles, planes, and plastic cladding that seemed to fight against each other visually. The front end's dual-level lighting and aggressive grille created an unusual face, while the rear featured a split-glass layout that complicated visibility. Inside, however, the Aztek offered genuine innovation, with features like a removable center console that doubled as a cooler, rear stereo controls for tailgating, and multiple storage solutions throughout the cabin. Number 5. The 2003 Chrysler PT Cruiser GT represented an unlikely marriage of retro-styled practicality and genuine performance credentials, earning the nickname PT Bruiser among enthusiasts. This turbocharged variant transformed the love-it-or-hate-it PT Cruiser from a quirky fashion statement into a surprisingly capable performance vehicle. The PT Cruiser GT stands as a fascinating example of automotive multiple personality disorder, combining practical family transport with genuine performance capabilities in a controversially styled package. While its retro design may have overshadowed its performance credentials, it demonstrated that practical vehicles could offer serious performance without sacrificing utility. Looking at today's performance crossovers, was the PT Cruiser GT simply ahead of its time in combining quirky styling with genuine performance? Number 4. The 1995 Ford GT90 emerged as one of the most radical concept cars ever created, showcasing Ford's new edge design philosophy with its angular, crystalline forms and unprecedented technical ambition. This one-off supercar concept promised performance figures that would remain extraordinary even by today's standards. The Ford GT90 represents one of the most ambitious concept cars ever created, showcasing technological possibilities that seemed like science fiction in 1995. While it never reached production, its influence on automotive design and its astounding performance targets made it a legend in the concept car world. Looking at today's hypercars, how many of the GT90's impossible features have become reality in modern production vehicles? Number 3. The 1997 Plymouth Prowler stands as one of the most daring production cars ever created by a major manufacturer, bringing hot rod styling straight to the showroom floor. This automotive experiment perfectly captured the look of a traditional street rod, but disappointed enthusiasts with its modern V6 powertrain. The Plymouth Prowler represents a fascinating experiment in bringing hot rod culture to mainstream production, even if its performance didn't match its appearance. While critics derided its V6 engine, the Prowler proved that major manufacturers could still take bold styling risks. Looking at today's increasingly conservative automotive designs, do you think we'll ever see another production car as daringly styled as the Prowler? Number 2. The 2006 Chevrolet SSR Supersport Roadster stands as one of General Motors' most ambitious attempts to create a new vehicle category, combining elements of a pickup truck, convertible sports car, and retro-styled cruiser. This fascinating experiment in automotive fusion proved that sometimes trying to do everything results in mastering nothing. The Chevrolet SSR represents an intriguing but ultimately unsuccessful attempt to create a vehicle that could be all things to all people. While it excelled at drawing attention, its compromised design satisfied neither performance enthusiasts nor pickup buyers. Looking at today's highly specialized vehicle market, what lessons should manufacturers learn from the SSR's attempt to cross so many segment boundaries? Number 1. The 1978 Dodge Omni 024 emerged as one of Chrysler's earliest attempts at a modern front-wheel drive economy car, featuring proportions that seemed to challenge conventional automotive design wisdom. This quirky compact represented Chrysler's response to the growing import threat, even if its styling left many observers scratching their heads. The exterior design featured a short hood, abruptly rising beltline, and a tall greenhouse that created unusual proportions. Inside, the cabin offered reasonable space efficiency despite the car's compact dimensions, though material quality reflected its economy car status. The most distinctive feature was its semi-fastback roofline that didn't quite commit to either a traditional coupe or hatchback profile, creating a unique but awkward appearance.